Guess who's back? Back again.
Rocking with pettyblog.com.
It's your boy Silk D-O-double-G, and you are now watching the Petty Blog.
I can't be on the Petty Blog.
Petty and T.
Petty.
So they already know that I'm dropping the T. So let's get right into it, y'all. It looks like T.I. and Tiny are in some trouble again. And verbatim, T.I. and his wife Tiny Harris are accused of rugging a woman that they met in a nightclub and then taking her to their hotel for a threesome. According to the lawsuit, the woman's now filed against the couple. The plaintiff, who's filed as a Jane Doe, says that she was enlisted in the U.S. Air Force and stationed in Los Angeles in or around 2005 when she and a friend went to a party at Coolio's home and met a guy who went by Caviar, who they allege worked for T.I. and Tiny. In the lawsuit, the plaintiff says that T.I. and Tiny no-showed at the party, but Caviar told her that they would be at the LA nightclub the next night, and that's when they all met, in the VIP section. The woman says she ordered 2 amaretto sours on her own before Tiny allegedly handed her another drink, one from which she never saw Tiny sip, and which the woman also shared with her friend. When T.I. decided to leave the club, the woman claims he asked her to ride with Tiny and him, while her friend would ride with Caviar, who they said were all going to the same place. But that's not how it played out, allegedly. In the suit, the woman says 2 other women she didn't know got in an SUV with Tiny and T.I. and herself, and all 5 of them ended up in a hotel room. But Tiny kicked out the other 2 women because one was flirting too much with T.I. And once it was just the 3 of them, she alleges that Tiny took her into the bathroom where she took off both of their clothes, and then a naked T.I. joined them and they all got in the shower. Afterwards, she claimed she was starting to feel lightheaded and extremely dizzy, and T.I. told her to go to the bed. While he watched some porn, she alleges he handed her massage oil and demanded she give him a rub down. Eventually, Tiny joined them and allegedly pinned the woman on her stomach and began rubbing and grinding her naked body on the plaintiff. Oh wow. While this was happening, she alleges T.I. penetrated her V with his toe and she told him no, as she tried to push him away. According to the suit, he got up and said he was going to get a sedum, but the plaintiff says that she went to the bathroom to vomit. She claims T.I. mockingly laughed at her and said, "Are you alright? Looks like you in last place." Shortly thereafter, she says she passed out until the next morning when a security guard woke her up. She claims her V was in serious pain, itching and burning, but the security guard told her she had to go and escorted her out while T.I. and Tiny were still asleep in the bed. She is suing the Harrises for actual battery, assault, negligence, and false imprisonment. By the way, the plaintiff says she's filing the lawsuit now due to California's Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act, which opened a year-long window for the revival of claims where the statute of limitations would have otherwise run. A lawyer for T.I. and Tiny tells TMZ not only are these claims bogus, but they missed the deadline to file the lawsuit. And now here's an update. T.I. and Tiny Harris tells TMZ, on the heels of positivity, negativity always rears its ugly head. This plaintiff has been threatening to file this lawsuit for 3 years. For 3 years, we have empathetically and categorically denied these allegations. For 3 years, we have maintained our innocence and refused to pay these extortionate demands for things we didn't do. For 3 years, we've maintained the same position while the claims in this story have changed time and time again. Our position is clear. We are innocent of these fake claims. We will not be shaken down, and we look forward to our day in court. Not they looking forward to court, that's crazy, but here's probably why. Because their other case went kinda in their favor. The other accuser kinda lost and ended up having to pay T.I. and Tiny. So in case you missed that, in a nutshell, T.I. and Tiny were awarded $100K after their first accuser shut down majority of the defamation lawsuit. The couple argued Sabrina should be on the hook for the $164K legal bill that they racked up defending themselves in the case. The lawsuit is still alive, but without most original claims. Sabrina opposed the request for legal fees from T.I. and Tiny. She claimed the bill was excessive and that there was a lack of evidence for certain hours billed. But at the recent hearing, the judge sided with T.I. and Tiny. He did not award the entire requested amount, but he awarded $96,000. The court finds that based on this experience with fee rates in the LA area and based on the representation set forth in the Brettler Declaration, the fee rates requested by the Harris defendants are reasonable, and Sabrina was ordered to pay the amount in 90 days. Mind you, this is from October of 2023, so she still has about a week or so to pay up. But wait, so now that the debt's due date is close and this new accuser has popped up, guess what? 2 hours ago, the first accuser had some words to say. She posted, "I pray y'all leave celebrity obsession in 2023. And then said, "God is revealing the truth about false idols. People worship, follow, and praise celebrities more than they praise and follow him. More revelations and truths will be revealed because these idols put in place by the community are weaponizing it against the same community that put them in place." And then she wrote, "If I was being accused and the person was 1,000% lying, I would sue them for defamation. If I don't sue, then obviously the truth to discredit them doesn't exist. Start looking at the actions of the accused and not the accuser. Victim shaming is predator empowering." But yeah, what are y'all thinking about the new accuser's claims, even though they're from over 20 years ago, and about the first accuser chiming in, even though her claims are more recent?
On a Spool's Pimp's plateau, even Kia, even Steven, even Swapdo Swindle, hand on black, can't get it back, stay right where you are.
We want to know your thoughts overall, so leave them below. Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you haven't done so yet, be sure to hit that bell to join the notification gang. PettyBlog.com signing out.